friend Steph here from Classy Lady Yarnworks, coming at you today with a tip for how to clean up your colorwork pieces. If you've been watching me, you know I like to do words, and sometimes you can end up with little bits that maybe don't look quite perfect. So like this piece here, you can read it, but you can see, you know, right here, that little R didn't quite connect. Same here on the O, there's some little gaps of the background color. So I just wanted to give you a tip for cleaning these up, because it can be really difficult to get thin little bits like this onto colorwork pieces without having little bits of weirdness, just because that's the way the cookie crumbles. So I wanted to show you how I like to clean these up and make them look just a little bit better so that they're a little bit more readable. Okay, so I'm going to come here to this R, and I'm going to, let me bring this around this way. I'm going to come in from the back side, basically at the corner of this stitch here, since it's this stitch and this stitch that I want to connect. I'm going to come in at the corner right here with a needle and some of my yarn. And then I'm going to come up about where I want it to connect. So you can see I'm trying to cross over this bit of the background color. So I'm going to bring my needle in right here. Now obviously since I just started this, that yarn is not really taut because it's loose in the back, but when I go to sew it in, it'll be a little tighter. So you can see immediately that made the R a little cleaner right there. And then I'm gonna take it a little further. I'm gonna come in down here at the corner of that same stitch up top. There's no exact science to this, guys. This is just, you know, a little bit, just kind of have to play with it and figure out what makes you happy with it. I'm going to come back in to that stitch again. There we go. That looks a lot better. Just kind of rounded off and connected that section. I'm going to come down here to the bottom of this R and do the same thing. So I'm coming in at the corner of that stitch that I want to connect right there. I'm connecting it up to the corner of this one. Basically, you just look at your piece and you say, okay, you know, I've got a little bit of background color here that I want to cover up, and there. You just kind of work around and clean it up a little bit. Again, no exact science. So I will speed up the video, do a few more of these, and show you what it looks like when it's all done. Okay, so now you can see a comparison of the original right here, and here's the new grow. So it's not a huge, massive difference, but you can just tell that there's a little bit more definition on the O and the R right here. So yeah. And then you can see, like, here's the difference between, look at that curve versus this curve. There's these little bits of the background color poking through. Same here on the A. Little bits of background color. So I'll keep working on this myself, and I'll come in and I'll add more, just a few more stitches right there to clean up those little gaps. But yeah, it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward, no exact science, just a little bit of extra yarn and a few more minutes to make it look a little bit cleaner and more perfect. If you liked this video, if this tip was helpful, please feel free to hit that like button, subscribe, and be sure to hit that bell so you know when I have new videos release. And thank you so much for watching. Keep doing you, and I'll talk to you next time.